Hey y'all, it's your girl Jada J. Now let's get into it, y'all. This was crazy. Okay, so we open up with Alex. Okay, at her father. This is where we left off last week. She at her father and mama's house. Yo, Dad, I need your help. He won't. He keep trying to take the baby. He trying to take the baby. So how he interpreted it, he ain't hear none of that. Did he rape you? Did he rape you, girl? Answer me. No, sir. Didn't I tell you not to be hanging around them folks? Didn't I tell you what they could do? Didn't I tell you? Did he rape you? No, sir. Not hearing her. He's still not hearing her. Did you call the law? No. Good. They look out for each other now in the law. It's good you didn't tell anybody he raped you. He didn't rape me. I'm trying to help you, but if you're gonna lie, I can't help you. I'm not lying. He didn't rape. Look me in my eyes, girl. Look me in my eyes. Did he rape you? No. So you're telling me you laid down with him willingly? No. He goes, then what the heck are you trying to tell me? She goes, that I had an affair. Pop. I had an affair. You laid down with him willingly? You let him touch you? Well, you're a disgrace. I should banish you for all the blasphemy you caused to a good Christian family. Excuse me, sir. Weren't you raping your daughter from the time she was 6 years old till she went off to college? I'm not hearing Christian family, good Christian family at least. Alright, I'm not hearing that. So set the heck down, as a Jedi would say. Alright, set. Alright, Virginia come outside. Yeah, Virginia come outside. Oh, Alex, what are you doing here? Did you bring the babe? No. She goes, what are you doing here? He goes, breaking my heart. Oh, Dusty Rusty. I can't stand him, everybody. And Virginia, I'm about tired of her co-signing and all her bull. And she really came up off it tonight. See y'all, and came the country, the backwoods country, then came out of me. I'm over it. Okay, she come outside. Alex, want you to breaking my heart. Then she goes, did you bring the baby? No. Then what are you doing here? Look, I need your help. My neighbor won't leave me alone. Oh, so now you want to come to us after you left us here and you're living in your nice big old mansion and you separated yourself from us completely and disowned us? Virginia, what's wrong with this house? Nothing's wrong with the house, Rusty. I'm just saying. So what are you trying to say then? She goes, listen, calm down, Dusty Rusty. We supposed to be mad at Alex? That's what she said, y'all. That's what she said. All right, not verbatim. She was like, look, we supposed to be talking about Alex. That's what she said, trying to, get the attention off her. All right, I didn't appreciate that. I'm not feeling bad for Alex, but I sure as heck, I'm not trying to co-sign for the mama either because I don't appreciate her. At first, I was just like, okay, you still in that submissive 1900s type business, 18th century kind of thing going on with the woman and the husband. Then I'm just like, nah, forget you. I don't appreciate it because she on that having a problem with it. And, the black people, she got a problem. I don't appreciate that because before I was kind of just like, oh, she's scared to say she really don't care. But now I'm just like, nah, I didn't like her before, y'all, either. But I was trying to give her, because it looked like she's scared of him. All right. Sometimes she don't want to say nothing, and she be like, all right, So anyway, she goes, did you know she slept with this boy, Virginia? She let him touch her? Yeah, Rusty, I knew that. How do you do that? How do you do that? He goes, you disgust me. You disgust me. And he's crying. Now, did anybody get the feeling that this wasn't just about him being black? It was about, oh, you supposed to be my girl? Like in that sick, twisted kind of way. That's how he was acting, y'all. I don't appreciate it. Anyway, he goes, you disgust me. He's crying and everything. She crying. He's kind of like, how could you do this to me? Hawk spits on her. Okay, so she's standing. She was like, and even the mama was kind of shocked too. He goes in the house. She wiping her face off. She's like, mama, please, I need help. She was like, you were dumb to come here, right? She's like, you best get on out of here now. He's as mad as a castrated bull. Isn't it? You know what? We just gonna keep it moving. All right, we just gonna keep it moving. Mama, I need you to leave. And she shouts out. She's like, Daddy, I need help. She's like, are you crazy? He's mad as heck right now. You best get. Come on, Mama, please. He's trying to take my child. Dusty Rusty come out. Shotgun, chick. You better get on out of here before I shoot you and feed you to the gators. Go on now, get. All right. She goes, Daddy, he's trying to take my baby. Go ahead, let him. They all belong together anyway, and I was ready to kill him right there. Tyler did great. The actor did great. Cooper, I think his name is Cooper because he's on Twitter, y'all. I didn't appreciate it, but good acting on his end, all right? Didn't appreciate it, didn't really appreciate it. The mama comes down, what is wrong with you? Why would you say something like that? Bam! Slaps her again. She got slapped again. You're a disgrace. You're a disgrace. Don't you ever come back here again. Leave. I can't until you help me. Leave. I never want to see you again. You're a wicked soul. You will burn in heck for this. I hope you burn in, HW hockey sticks. I hope you burn. I hope you burn. Don't you ever come back here again. Gets in the car, pulling out. She's still yelling. He goes, yo, what is he said? Gas up the truck. We gotta go. I'm gonna say Jesse and Gavin. We need to go ahead and gas up the truck. He's like, no. She's like, oh no, you don't. Jesse and Oliver, my bad. Gas up the truck so we can go. She goes, oh no, you don't, because he's tried to say something. I gotta go do something. He's like, I gotta go pick them up. She's like, oh no, you don't. You're not gonna. That's just what she wants from you. Is to go solve all the problems, and you're just gonna go. He's like, you're not gonna tell me what to do. Like, she's jealous. Like, that's sick. That's your daughter. This isn't even about a father wanting to protect his child. Nah, he more mad like, oh, she was sleeping with him? Really? It was sick, y'all. I was being sickened by it. First of all, you're a racist. Alright, dusty rusty. And then you're, like, lovesick over your child. I don't appreciate it, y'all. This is sickening. Alright. Then we switch to Joey and Faun. He was hiding in the closet. She comes in. And she's like, yo, you can come out now. Because I guess they got done doing whatever. They fell asleep. So he had to get in the closet. Then her parents had left. So she's like, you come out. He's like, what you trying to do? Get me killed? She like, well, didn't nobody tell you to fall asleep? He was like, well, you ain't have to fall asleep either. She was like, well, that's what happens when you put it on me. And this, I was like, you know what? I'm done. And she's like, well, I got to drop you off so I can make these pickups, because her father, Mr. Kim, he owns the restaurant. She got to go pick up money, bring it there, blah, blah, blah. So he's like, I don't know how many times I gotta tell you, I don't feel comfortable with you carrying that much money around. I don't feel comfortable. She's like, look, who's gonna know that I'm doing it? Nobody. Just calm down. He's like, you need to get you a gun. She's like, a shotgun? He's like, nah, something else, he said. A smaller gun. She goes, hold on a second. Goes into her dad's room, I guess, and she goes, like this one? And he's like, oh my God, is that loaded? She's like, yeah. And he goes, well, what are you gonna do with it? Stop waving that thing around. And she goes, you could take it and protect me. He was like, me? She like, yeah, I don't know how to use that thing. And since you're being so protective, you could protect me with it. And he's like, all right, well, okay. So that was just a short little thing. Then we switched to the police station. This scene was, I was over it the second, because I already knew what he was trying to do. We already knew it wasn't going to work. Like, nah, she not even feeling you all like that. She not even feeling you. All right, did y'all know Claudette Ortiz? She said I was watching an interview with her. She is 100% Puerto Rican, y'all. Because if you look at her, you think she's a sister. No, she's a, Afro Puerto Rican? Yes. Beautiful. That's her hair, too. She's lovely. All right. Great actress, too. She's definitely got a future. And she's, of course, a singer. Okay, so then she's walking up the hall. Eddie rolls up on her. Look, are you okay? I heard you and Esperanza have been having problems in the station. She told you? Yeah, well, he goes, I'm sorry. She's like, leave me alone. He's like, well, look, I'm apologizing for her. She over there trying to get coffee. Look, come on, you ain't even gonna give me a chance. He's like, you can't even smile for me? You can't even smile? She like, nah, dude, just back up. Don't nobody even like you. And he goes, ooh, fire, I like that. Where you from? She was like, I'm from a little place called Never Gonna Get It. All right? That's where I'm from. That's where I'm from. Then, so what he said, I've been there many times before. You playing hard to get. She like, I ain't playing. All right, that's not happening. So he's like, come on, just give me a chance. I'm a good guy. I'm funny as heck. No, he goes, can we just start over, please? I really care about what's going on with you and this, that. And come on, when you gonna let me take you out? Never, really? You ain't never gonna let me take you out? I'm a good guy and I'm funny as heck. Just give me a chance. So you really not gonna let me never take you out? Never. Did you hear that? Never. He was like, okay. She goes, did you hear that? Never. He goes, all right, listen here, witch. He was like, I don't know what you're doing here. And grabs her up. But I know something ain't right with you. All right. We been getting phone calls about you and this, that. We know you not really no 911 operator. All right. We don't know what's wrong with you. but it's something. Now, if I find out what you're doing here and it's not in my best interest, he goes, when I find out what you're doing here, it better be in my best interest, or it's a problem. She was like, get off me, I'll burn your ass with this coffee. I will burn you with this. And I love, that was such a fierce line, even her delivery. He goes, I'm watching you. You know how he does the little wide-eyed thing. She goes, I'm watching you too. He goes, well, look hard. Walks away to go sit down. She get a text message. Bam, evolution. I'm thinking that's lushion. You know, evolution. I was over that too. I was like, come on, Lou, really? This is your code name? So she leaves. All right. But she tried to be kind of slick about it because, hello, he just said he was watching me. So she goes into the call center and goes out like that door. But, of course, he saw her and Eddie follows right behind her. I was over that. All right. Now, let me see here. Let me see. All right. Now, I'm going to say lushion. Yeah. Okay, so then we switch to... Okay, yeah. Then we switch... We're still in the police station, but Eddie leaves. Lushion is coming in. And he's going to his desk to get some stuff out. Andrew, there was a lot of, like, slower scenes that I was kind of like, okay, you know, this was kind of one of them. But we needed everything, I guess, for kind of, like, context. So Lushion comes in, he goes in his desk, he's, came back to get some paperwork. Andrew sees him. He's like, oh, hey, hey, Lushion, where are you going? He's like, oh, I just gotta get some paperwork. No, he's like, I just got some signed paperwork, for the house I'm renting. And this, that. He's like, oh, okay, he about to leave. He goes, why'd you come back? He goes, just I remembered I left my pay stubs in my desk, so I came back. Oh, okay, why? Lushion goes, why? You ask a lot of questions, right? He goes, oh, okay, my bad, And I want to say right from the top, the whole reason he went up to Lushion, because he's like, yo, Lushion, check that out. It's the captain and Steven yelling in the office. He's like, they've been like that all morning. Lushion goes, so what's that mean? That might not mean anything. He was like, no. And he was like, I know it does, because Eddie ran out of here like a bat out of heck as soon as Claudia left. He was like, before or after Claudia? He goes, after. He was like right on her heels. And he goes, oh, okay, well, I'm sure Eddie will pop up, like kind of trying to not stress it in front of him. So then that's when they get into the pay stubs thing. And he goes, oh, you asked a lot of questions. He goes, oh, I'm sorry. He's like, hey, look, you're doing a nice job. Just, keep me posted on them. And he goes, okay. And then he leaves. All right. So, and then when he leaves out, again, just a small little thing, Andrew goes over to the file cabinet. And he's looking through, pretending to look through files, but he's really looking in the office and seeing what they're doing. All right. Then we switch to Brad at work. All right. Marcy comes in and she goes, you haven't been answering your phone. He goes, nope. She goes, you mad at me? He goes, nope. She goes, is the only thing you can say is no? He goes, nope. She goes, okay, so you are mad. He was like, I'm really not. And she goes, okay, so you understand what I did? And he's like, yeah. Yeah. He goes, she goes, so you get it? He goes, yes, I do, because... Yeah, he goes, yes, I do. And she goes, I'm sorry. And he's like, look, if there's anything that I really don't need, it's an I'm sorry. So just kind of save that. And she goes, well, okay, I'm pretty sure you're just as confused as I am. And I've been thinking lately, and I've been asking myself the question, what do I want? So I think you need to apply that question to yourself. And he goes, easier said than done. No. Oh, yeah, so she asked him, she goes, what do you want? And he goes, my life back. My life before Randall. And she goes, well, that can't happen. And he goes, I know. And she's like, it's easier if we really paint an image of what we want for ourselves and we create that for ourselves. And he goes, easier said than done, And he goes, I know, but... And he goes, so what you been doing, like, going to healing seminars? And she's like, no, I've been reading some of Randall's self-help books. I guess he never read them, but, I did. So then he's like, what are you doing here? She's like, I came to help. He's like, no, you didn't. I mean, you kicked me out. And she was like, yeah, and you know why? It's because I like you just as much as you like me, and we need to have boundaries. Us living together, that was never a good idea from the beginning, And it shouldn't have went down. It shouldn't have went down. All right. And then he goes, you know, she goes, that shouldn't happen. And he goes, well, there's a lot of things that shouldn't have happened between us. And she goes, yeah, but we can't unchange them, just like we can't undo a born baby. And he goes, you know, I know. She goes, have you seen him? He goes, yeah, about 3 times. She goes, what does he look like? He goes, a lie. Marcy responds with, well, maybe one day you'll be able to look at him and just see a beautiful baby boy. And he goes, huh, wishful thinking. She goes, anyway, I gotta go. I gotta show a house. She goes, but I'll be home at 8. So if you're home at 9, then I'll be locked in my room and we won't have to see each other. He goes, do you think that's gonna work? She goes, no. But I'm hopeful. And then she goes, I can't let you live in your office. And then she goes, see you later. He goes, or not. And they kind of had this little, she goes, or not. And, you know. So I think she was low-key hinting to him, you could come back to the apartment. And he was definitely picking up on it. But I don't know, because he seemed a little uninterested. So, but it's not because of Alex, because, let me not get ahead of myself, y'all. Alright. Then we switch to Kelly. She's still with the baby. She's calling Alex. Alex is not picking up the phone for nothing. Alright. She's not answering the phone. Okay. Justice calls. I guess he's on the other line. Justice? She goes, where you at? She goes, oh, you're Timmy's mom. Alright. Put her on the phone. Oh, okay, he wants to know if he can sleep over? Okay, yeah. Oh, you got Alex's kids too? Well, I don't know, because she's not here. Yeah, I'll talk to her when she gets here. Oh, but Justice is going to need some clothes. You're going to wash the clothes and the uniform? You are a godsend. Yeah, well, he's going to need the toothbrush. Oh, yeah, your husband's a dentist. Okay, thank you. Alright, bye. And hangs up the phone. Alright. And no, then she goes, can I speak to him? And she goes, yeah. Love you, behave yourself, peace, hang up the phone. Tries to call Alex again, no answer. She hears Ramsey out there, you know, mowing the lawn, I think it was. So she goes out. And it annoyed me because when she went out there, she goes, the baby's asleep, I don't want you to wake the baby. Girl, you should have been running out there to apologize to him and kiss his feet. Nah, let me... She should have just been running out to apologize to him. Which she did, but I didn't really appreciate when he was like, you know, what's up? She was like, I got the baby in there sleeping. You're going to wake him up. After all you've done, at least let the man mow the lawn. Dang, that's all he got. You know, I can't. So, yeah, he goes, oh, my bad. She goes, would you want to come in for a minute, you know, to cool off or whatever? Trying to do small talk. Like, you do a lot of yard work. Did you want to come in? He's like, nah, I'm good. That's how you know he really just... When he do that little thing with it, I'm good, you know. I would have been like, dang. She was like, look, I owe you an apology. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. And he's like, it's all right. She goes, so you're not going to come in? He goes, nah. You know, I've got a lot of work to do. I got a lot of work to do in the house. So tries to walk away. Ramsey, come on, Kelly. I got a lot of work to do in the house. All right. I'll talk to you later. Leaves. Lou pulls up. Get out the car. Hey, Kelly. And goes into the house. Girl, you don't even have the story. Really? I wouldn't have took Esperanza's word for it. I'm sorry, I just wouldn't have. Alright, we talking about Lou. We talking about Big Lou. Alright, alright. I don't appreciate it. That's my brother right there. Anyway, he turns to Ramsey. What's going on with her? Man, I don't even know. Why don't you tell me? Have you guys talked? There's not even no need to talk. I don't have time for those games. You two should talk. Okay, man, so what you doing here? Is this business or what? Lushion goes, okay, yeah. I got your check and I have the contract right here. Okay, and here are your keys. He goes, the keys, and then he tells Lou, he's like, I gotta go do some things so I could go ahead and do some more stuff for the house. I gotta go to the store. I gotta run out to the store. I'll be back. Lushion goes in. All right. Gets a call. Lushion gets a call. It's Claudia. He goes, be careful. I think Eddie is following you. Okay, be careful. See you soon. That's all that was. Then we switched to Burger Fast. This was on my nerve. Even seeing Esperanza. She didn't say much tonight, but I was over it. Okay. Still my homegirl, but these last 3 weeks? Alright. She planned to mess up that role as well. Switch to Burger Fast. Nat and Esperanza sitting down. Esperanza like, I hate to be the one to tell you this. And, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry because I've been there. She like, girl, don't even. She's like, I know you're going to be okay because I... And then there's like some grease burning in the back. So she's like, turn that grease down. Bam. Esperanza gets a call from Kelly. You know, hey, Kelly, how'd it go? No, hey, Esperanza, how'd it go? Well, I mean, I just hated to be the one to tell her. And, you know, this, that, and the third. But, and how's she doing? Well, she's not doing too well, but, okay. And then she goes, and Esperanza's like, girl, I can't even believe it, though, because he asked her to marry him and everything. She goes, oh, my gosh. Essie, that's what she called her. She goes, what if you made a mistake? She goes, no, it wasn't a mistake. I thought about that, but I know I saw something inappropriate. Don't appreciate it, all right? And girl, inappropriate don't mean, girl, was a hug. And he ended up, all right. And then she goes, girl, are you sure you didn't make a mistake? Like I said, she like, nah. She was like, and guess what, girl? You don't even want to know. She go, girl, what did you do? She goes, that girl, I thought that was like, you know, a side piece or something of his over at his house. That turned out to be his cousin's wife, who is also his lawyer and does some of his work for free. She goes, no. She's like, yeah, girl. And it gets even worse. She goes, what, girl? What else did you do? She goes, I was really mean to the girl. Like, I was really mean. You know, and now he won't even talk to me. She like, girl, well, what you doing over here? You need to go over there and apologize to him. She goes, girl, I did. He won't even talk to me, though. He won't even talk to me. All right. And how that, oh, yeah. Knock at the door. Bam. Oh, I got to call you back, girl. It might be him. All right, girl, well, call me back. Get to the door. It's Alex. All right. She coming to get the baby. Oh, Alex, are you all right? Because I've been trying to call you and I couldn't reach you and this, that. She goes, oh, yeah, girl, I was just at the hospital. You know, they ain't really have no good service. But what are the police doing here? Oh, girl, that's just Lou. He's here to see Ramsey. It ain't nothing. So then she's like, okay, did the doctor say everything's okay? Or did you pull something when you was going off on Randall and Brad? Oh, no, girl, I'm fine. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I was over that. Comes in to see the baby. She goes, okay, well, the baby ran out of milk. And the kids, oh, Timmy's mom called to see if the kids would sleep over at her house. Oh, well, no, actually, I want them home with me, so I'm going to take them home, feed him, and then I'm going to go and pick up the kids. Well, I could go pick up the kids if you want. No, girl, you've done enough. She's like, are you sure that you're okay? Because, you know, your face is red and everything. She goes, oh, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. So she's like, all right, I'm not going to drag it out of you. She's like, well, there's nothing to drag, so, you know, I'm good. She's like, all right, girl, well, call me if anything, you know. She leaves. All right. So then, wait a minute. Then Alex leaves, gets outside. We see Claudia. She's getting out of her car. She goes into Ramsey's house. Kelly is outside. So she sees this. Okay. Kelly sees her go in the house. All right. So she immediately runs in the house. And this didn't make sense to me. This didn't make sense on why you would call Esperanza. Because if I would have seen out of my you know what? This is my homegirl. Let me go over there. Excuse me, what's going on in here? You know what I'm saying? Maybe call her later like, yo, girl, get on over here right now. Yeah, I got him. You know, something like that. I ain't gonna call you. You miles away. I don't even. Anyway, get in there. Call Esperanza. Girl, you are not gonna believe this. What? Claudia in there with Lou right now. What? Claudia in there with who? Lou. Natalie, come here. Claudia over at the house with Lou right now. Girl, you serious? Yeah, girl, come on. Let's go. Get your stuff. All right. Girl, we're on our way. Leave. All right. I was over it. All right. Then we switch to Alex and Marcy. Marcy just comes into the house. All right. Just comes in. She says, what do you want? And then here go Marcy. Don't answer that way. And then Alex is like, then get out. She goes, oh, shut up. If I wanted you dead, you'd be gasping for air right now. I loved Marcy's whole attitude because this was perfect, y'all. It was perfect. I don't like you, but I'm here for my homeboy because he's miserable right now. All right. But I did a little misjudging. All right, she ain't say that. But, all right, I'm going to add that in because he ain't as miserable as she thought because I don't even want to get into it right now. She goes, then what do you want? She's like, I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you, a dumb man says, although I don't know why. She goes, don't insult me. She's like, look, Brad misses you. He loves you. He's dreaming of you. He can't stop thinking about you. You need to call him. Dreaming of me? So would you two share a bed now? Shut up, dumb bee. Look, I don't like you, but I'm here for him. And she goes, you've done a lot of things that have had me question you, but by far the dumbest was breaking his heart. He's a good guy at his core, and you're turning him into something different. So I'm trying to fix that. You need to call him. Maybe if you show some remorse, he'll come back to you. I tried to push him to that point, but you need to call him. Say you're sorry. Tell him you love him. And don't just say it. Mean it. And prove it. Alright? About to leave. Here go Alex. Why are you doing this? Because I want you to have a fair shot before I take him from you. Plus, I love a good fight. And leaves. I said, you better go, Marcy. She better go. Alright? Then, as she's leaving, Randall sees her. Oh, what you doing over there, Marcy? What you doing? That's exactly how he was. I can't stand him. Alright. What you doing over there? Leave me alone, lunatic, getting in the car. Oh, did you see him? Did you see RJ? You ain't see him? Get in the car. Marcy in the car, about to drive off. He knocking on the door. Come on, open up. Let me see little RJ. I can't stand him, y'all. Him and Eddie. And Esperanza. Alright, yeah. She ain't up there with them, but she on the list. Alright. I thought this should have been ending in a car crash for her. I was like, a car crash? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Alright. And my Natalie and Lushion is alright, so I really ain't got no problem with her. If it would have been over with them, I don't know about her. Alright. But we're alright. Alright. Anyway. So, yeah, he's like, come on. And ringing the doorbell. He's like, no. He's like, I know you're in there. You're not going to come out? Okay, well, I'll just see you in court tomorrow. I'll just see you in court. Oh, I can't stand him. And leaves. Alright? Can't stand him. Alright? Then it switches on the inside to Alex. We see her. She was standing at the door. Didn't let him in. Alright? Calls Brad up. You are not going to... She goes, guess who was just here? He goes, well, let me guess. She goes, don't. Because, you know, he's about to say Randall. She goes, it was Marcy. He goes, what? Marcy? What was she doing here? She goes, she was here to tell me that you still love me and that you still want to be with me and that I shouldn't give up. He's like, Alex, that's not enough for me to come back. She goes, listen, Brad, if I have to live without you, I will. But you need to know something. I will never be able to love another man because of what I've done to you. She goes, I should have told you I was unhappy. I should have told you I was thinking of Randall sometimes. I should have told you. She goes, Brad, I love you. I love you so much. I'm so sorry. Please, if you want to come home, then do it. Let's try this. She goes, let's go to couples counseling. Let's do it. He goes, just stop. Just stop. She goes, just let me finish. He goes, I can't. She says, why? He goes, yellow daffodil. She said, what? He's like, that's what you had in your hair the first day I met you. At the carnival, you were wearing a yellow dress with a blue belt, cowboy boots, and red chip nail polish on your left index finger. You were with two friends, Lisa and Sally, both wearing jeans, and he's went into their outfits too. I didn't get that down, y'all. You were having fun trying to win a teddy bear, and I came up to you and said, and she cut in at this point. She goes, and you said, I can win that for you. She goes, then they're like, he goes, we locked eyes. Then a woman behind you fell to the floor and I started laughing. She goes, you couldn't stop laughing. He's like, I tried to stop, but I couldn't. He goes, then you turned around and said, that's my Aunt Renee. And he's like, I was embarrassed and I turned red because, and she goes, you realized I was pulling your leg. He goes, do you remember what happened next? She goes, yeah, I looked at my watch and I had to go. He goes, a cartoon watch. It was a duck. She goes, no, it was a panda. He goes, no, it was a duck. She's like, I'm pretty sure it was a panda. He was like, no, I remember it was a duck because it quacked. And that's how you knew you had to go. She was like, oh my God, you're right. I completely forgot. He's like, I didn't. He goes, you want to know why I'm telling you this? She kind of already knew it was something bad, I presume. She goes, explain. He goes, I don't remember everything that happened in my life, but I do remember the things that changed it. And she goes, so you're saying you can't forgive me? He goes, I'm saying I can't forget. He's like, she goes, but that don't mean you can't forgive me. He goes, I'm not coming back, Alex. We just need to accept that right now and move on. She goes, but Brad, please. He's like, nah, I'm done. I'm done. He's like, I'm going to get some of the cash from my retirement to help pay for the divorce. He goes, hopefully you can find somebody who's not expensive. Baby starts crying. She goes, Brad, I love you. She goes, you still love me? He goes, still. She goes, then why? He's like, I'm not coming back, Alex. I can't. She goes, all right, but just listen to me. If you ever want to come back home, I'll be right here waiting for you. He goes, I don't want you to be there. She goes, but I will. He goes, bye, Alex. She goes, bye. And they hang up the phone, y'all. I really think this is the end of them. I don't know, because we didn't have like 3 endings with these two already, so I don't know. But this sounded like the closest to an ending to me. So I'm saying they're over with, alright? Move on, alright? I'm over it. Okay. But I know there's some people out there who were Team Brad and Alex, so no disrespect to you. You know, if they would have been able to work it out, I would have remained. Okay, I would have been happy because Brad is happy. So clearly that's what he would have wanted, but... And this is where Marcy misjudged because she was really trying to... If this is actually the ending of them, Marcy did misjudge because her thing was... I feel like for her, it was taking him longer to move on from Alex than it may... Because she still hasn't moved on from Randall, but she's more just like, I'd run him over with my car. You know, but Brad is not at that point. He's still at a very vulnerable point with her, and I think Marcy was kind of just not really communicating that because of how... I'm not defending Alex, but Randall is definitely disrespectful to Marcy, as if he doesn't even care that he had an affair for several months. Oh, as still forget Alex, she's more apologetic than still forget her. This ain't no defending her, nothing like that. But with him, it's more just like, he'll even bring it up trying to be funny. Oh, but remember when we went over there with Alex and now we have a son? So she found it easier to be like, forget you, Randall. You know what? I don't even appreciate you. She found it easy to do that, but Brad is still at that vulnerable point. So she was like, you know what? Nah, I'm going to have to get you back with her. Okay. Then we switch Esperanza and Natalie. Esperanza is dropping Natalie off at the house. Yo, girl, you want me to go in with you? No, trust me, girl. You don't want to see this. Are you sure, Natalie? Esperanza, go. Okay, she get out the car. Natalie goes in. Lushion reaching for his gun. You about to pull your gun on me? No, of course not, Natalie. Of course not. Come down. So what the heck is going on here, Lushion? Sees Claudia. What the heck is going on, Listen, calm down, calm down. She like, no, don't tell me to calm down. You know, so he covers her mouth. She's like, get your hands off me. Boom, boom, boom. Knock at the... No, doorbell ring. Knock, doorbell, Talking to Claudia. Take her to the back. Take her to the back. No, don't touch me. I'm not going to the back with her. Listen, Natalie, I need you to calm down. I need you to go to the back, all right? Go to the back. They go in the back. She back there with Natalie. So this is why I knew. I was like, okay, she undercover. How she was holding the gun and everything. I was like, go, girl. Okay, go. All right. So she's got the gun. She in the back like she ready, Open the door. Who is it? Fake Eddie. The fakest mayor in town has come to the doorbell. All right. Oh, hey, what's up, Lulu? I just heard you had a new house. I was just coming to check it out. Oh my gosh, I was over this scene. It lasted too long for me, y'all. I don't know about y'all. Alright. Anyway. So, he had, this was a really good episode. So, he's just like, okay. Let me just go ahead and cut to the chase, pretty much. Is that Claudia's car? Claudia, what? What are you talking about? I don't even know Claudia. Come on, Lou. Are you sleeping with Claudia? She back there in the back? Come on, Lou, just tell me. There's something not right about this girl. Are you messing with her? Did you get her this job? Come on, level with me. I need to know something about her. But nothing is right about this girl. Nothing. Come on, just tell me something. Look, Eddie, do you want me to shoot you again? I don't know. I didn't know. I told you I don't know nothing about this girl. I don't know nothing. All right, get up out of here. Get up out of here. All right, I'll leave, but I just want you. No. He goes, what do you say? He goes, listen. No, that was after. Okay, yeah. He goes, I just want you to know, you passed the test. What test? The captain told me that when IA came in, you didn't give me up to internal affairs. You good with me. Well, you ain't good with me, so take your ass home. Listen, man, I know you'll come around, but in the meantime, just tell Claudia to take her, to say her ass away from the police station, and then blow her back out for me. Oh my gosh. Okay, I was over it. He's such a freaking dirtbag. That is almost unbelievable, y'all. It's almost unbelievable. I really want a turning point for that character. I really do, because I just want to see it. Because it's almost impossible to see the dude that Esperanza describes when she was 7, when she said they started dating and he was sweeter. I can't even see that. I can't even picture it because he's such a freaking dirtbag and he's so disrespectful. I can't. All right? I can't. All right? I'm over it. My gosh. All right. So they come. When he closes the door, he's like, all right, it's clear. They come to the front. All right. Lushion, what is this? What is this? What's going on here? Claudia, we have to tell her. No, Lushion, we can't tell her. I've already been compromised. I have to tell her. All right, go ahead. Claudia's FBI. What? FBI? And at first, she wasn't hearing it. She wasn't even believing that. Listen, she's here to investigate the number of rookies that have died at this police station, from this police station in the last year. She's here to investigate Eddie and the captain. Are you serious? He goes, and so am I. She goes, what? Like, I can't believe this. All right. So he goes, yo. She goes, and I'm done with this case. I've already been compromised. He goes, really, Claudia? He goes, no, you can't. She's like, no, I gotta go. She goes, I talked to Lamont. He goes, you called Lamont? Are you serious? She goes, yeah, come on, Lou. So he's like, is it really that bad? She like, yeah, like, I gotta go. He's like, all right, well, take care. They hug. Good to meet you, Natalie. He was like, she goes, now this is my kind of girl. All right. Pretty much hold on to this one. All right. So then she leaves, like, I'm done. I'm about this piece. You feel me? I'm about this piece. All right. I'm about it. All right. About this piece. All right, y'all. Listen, cut that. I was stuttering on camera. About this piece. Got it. I'm about this piece. I already just had to check it. All right. So then she leaves out. And Natalie wasn't believing her. No, she was like, FBI, Lucia? Come on. This ain't no FBI. With the zipper in the back of her skirt, you gonna call it an FBI? He's like, look, it's true. We bring her in to flirt with all the rookies to see what information she can get. And she was going to get more information out of Eddie than me, considering me being his partner. She was going to get more information about him. He goes, and me leaving the precinct in Virginia 4 years ago, I went to the FBI. What? So she looking confused. She's like, look, he goes, I would never lie to you. She goes, I know that. So he's like, then why wouldn't you just tell me? He's like, look, because the less you know, the better. Like, I don't want to put you in danger, kind of trying to say. And he's like, you can't tell anyone about this. She goes, I know. And she's like, but I got to tell Kelly and Esperanza something or else they pretty mad at you. And he goes, why? And she goes, well, Esperanza had thought she'd seen you, doing something with Claudia. And he goes, look, just so you know, it was just a hug. She goes, I know. Why are you telling me that? He goes, because Esperanza probably going to come to you talking about we were kissing. We were not kissing. It was just a hug. That's it. And then, and before I want to point out, she said, then why do you guys have each other's phone numbers? He goes, Natalie, that's just a part of the business. All right, that's just a part of the business. We're just trying to blend in. Okay. So then they just start talking about how she goes, well, do they have any air conditioning in here? Because it's hot as heck. He goes, yes, they do. And we can go ahead and turn it on right now. Or we can go ahead and turn it on right now. All right. So then she gets out the phone. She's like, let me call Joey. He's like, okay. He was like, I thought you about to pull by her hair. He was like, please don't. And they had a little laughing thing. And she's like, all right, get Joey on the phone. Where you at? He goes, out. She goes, well, fine. She go, yeah. He's like, yeah. She's like, okay, well, I need you home with the girls by 9 because Lucia and I have something to tell. And he goes, no, don't tell him. So she's like, okay, I just need you home by 9 and then we're all going to go somewhere. Okay. All right, Joey. All right, bye. Hang up. Okay, well, Faun's like, who's that? He goes, nothing, just my mom. I got to be home by 9. She's like, okay, well, we only got 2 more pickups, so you should be home in time. Okay. Then we switched to Kelly's. Now, Travis, this was probably, I would say, the most unexpected thing out of the episode for me. Like, everything else was kind of like, okay, I kind of seen that. It was still, of course, everything was a huge shock, but I would definitely say this Travis thing was definitely the most, like, what's happening? Okay, so we switched to Travis. Travis is jumping over the fence, looking through Kelly's windows. All right. Then we switched to Natalie's apartment. Now she wondering where Joey. She was like, "Where the heck is Joey at?" He's like, "Come on, just give me a few more minutes." No, just call him. She's like, "I already did." He's like, "All right, just give me a few more minutes." She's like, "No, we need to go now. The girls got school in the morning and this that." He's like, "Babe, come on. I just proposed to you. I think I get a few more minutes." And she's like, "All right, if you really need a few more minutes, and just go ahead, go ahead." All right. Then we switched outside. Joey is taking Faun upstairs to talk to Nat. And I guess apologize. She's like, "Are you sure I should really go up there?" He's like, "Yeah, just go ahead and apologize." They hold hands, showing up. Bam. Quan turn around. What do you say? Let me get this, y'all. I think he was like, "Not so fast." And then so Joey immediately pulls out the gun. Bah, bah, bah. They both fall back. And Faun got shot. Okay. So if this was quick, I was like, "Yo, what is that?" They both were still breathing when we saw him. Faun was not moving. I didn't see movement from Faun. Did y'all? Let me know. I seen Joey moving. I seen Quan moving. All right. Anyway, Lou and Nat upstairs. They hear the gunshots. They run outside. Natalie don't even see. She looking. She look down. She see Joey. She start hyperventilating. Lou runs down. He's on Joey, trying to get a pulse and everything like this, and just, he's by his side. All right, calling it in, whatever. All right. This is crazy. Officially. All right. Then we switch back to Travis, who got in through the back door. Okay. Now he's looking around the house. Okay. And Kelly's back door in her room are like that. So he literally walked from the back door right to her room. So he goes in the room. He's looking at her for a second. The little serial killer to the side thing. And then he walks up to her. He caresses her hair. And then he does like a caress on her arm. Then he goes down to her legs and is like filling her up. This was weird. All right. And then she didn't wake. That wasn't believable to me. She didn't wake up, y'all. She was just like enjoying it or something. I don't know. I thought she was in a sick dream. I don't even know. I didn't appreciate it. All right. So then he leaves and purposely slams the door. So she wakes up. She's like, "Justice?" And she looks at the clock. She goes, "What time is it?" So she gets up. He like slams open the back door and he leaves out that door. So she gets up, she's looking around, she sees the back door is open. She's like, "Oh my gosh," and looks out, immediately closes the door. Then we switch back to Travis. He's outside, walking over to Ramsey's house. He's looking through all the windows and whatnot. I don't know what's going on with this. He goes in the house. Apparently Travis knows how to pick a lock. So he picks the lock to the back door, comes in. We hear the shower running. So did he. So he goes to the bathroom, opens the door quietly. There's a shower. Somebody's in the shower, it looks like, or either they left the water running. He comes in, does that thing, turns around, closes the door, and that's the last we see of Travis and whoever was in that shower, because I don't even know what happened. So we got cliffhung there for sure. All right. Then we switched to Alex. She's with the baby. Now this last scene, y'all, was crazy. All right, I'm gonna just say it like that. It was like a lot going on. And I didn't know she was doing it first, but then it became clear. So we switched to Alex. She's with the baby. She hears a noise. So she goes to put the baby in the carrier. She goes to look out the window. It's her father and a whole bunch of other rednecks in the back of the truck. They drunk than a mug. You ain't gonna be able to tell me no different. They didn't had a cold beer or two. Or had a cold one. They hopping out the truck. Woohoo! And just all the redneck signing. Any other rednecks? Woo! Just calling out for the rednecks. Alright. So they get up out the truck. Alright, they going around. This, that. She get the baby in the carrier. Alright. I'm like, what is she about to do? Because I would have been like, what the heck was I thinking? I got the kids here. It's dark as heck. I didn't even know they was coming this late. Alright, I would have just been thinking, let me go ahead and call somebody and get some enforcement around here. Alright. Puts the baby in the carrier. She walking out. She walks past Paisley's room. She's still awake. So Paisley's like, "Mom, what's that yelling?" She goes, "Nothing, honey. Just go back to bed." She's like, "Okay, but why is there yelling out there?" She's like, "It's nothing, honey. Just go to bed, alright?" "Alright, Mom. Love you. Love you too." Walks past her room. Goes to Peter's room. He sleep. The baby starts kind of crying. She goes, shh, shh. Gets down the stairs, puts the, this was dumb to me anyway. I was like, why would she? And I didn't, that's why I was like, what are you doing? She puts the baby is in the carrier. She puts the carrier on the table and goes out the back door to hear, I guess, what's going on. You hear gunshots, you hear them hitting things, they're kicking things. And so she's looking around, kind of concerned, I guess. I don't appreciate this. And so she's looking around and whatnot, looking around. There's nothing. Well, she hears the noises, but she didn't see anything because she didn't go. I thought she was going to go up to the gate and kind of like, but no, she didn't do that. So she just hears the noises. She goes back in the house. Somebody had came literally through the front door, took the baby out the carrier and was out. They didn't even take the carrier, y'all. They took the baby out the carrier. Now, Alex was screaming, Dad. And this was fake. That was fakery because she stood there. She was like, and you hear the baby crying like the baby's literally outside. And she's still standing there looking. As soon as I hear, I'm running right out the door. Like the baby went a couple of times before she was like, and then all you hear is, Dad. And then she ran out there. Do y'all think it was the dad who took the baby? Can you pick a lock that unless you literally left the front door open? Because the first thing I would have did was ran downstairs and locked the door. They came right through the front door. This was some BS, y'all. This was a good episode, but this cliffhanging, what y'all gonna do to that baby? Tyler better think long and hard before he decides whatever's gonna happen to this baby. All right. All right. Don't be having. And do y'all think Randall is at the house? I'm not sure. Because the last time we checked, every other time Randall out miraculously out getting groceries and bull crap with the brown paper bag. And wait a minute, y'all. Has Miss Louise left back to Colorado yet? I don't think so. I remember she went over there to have a talk with Alex, and she was like, every time I try to leave, something keeps happening. So I don't know if that was her I'm leaving speech, but I feel like that would have been more I'm leaving. I don't know, y'all. Nothing better happened to my Miss Louise. Mama Louise, I like to call her. This can't be happening, y'all. And I want to say this. Her mama, Claudia mama, don't know Tilda. I mean, she said she don't deal with her. Then how did you find out she was working down there as a 911 operator? Because that's not really what she does. She's in the FBI. So I wonder, does Tilda know that? Or are you just keeping like low-key tabs on her? Like, oh, last time I checked, she in as a 911 operator. Because when she said that, I'm like, wait a minute. And do we think this is the end of the Claudia character? Is this the last time we're really gonna see her? Is Eddie still gonna try and kill her? It sounds like she's thrown in the towel. She's not coming back to the station. She's out. So I want to see how that's gonna go next season. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Because Julius, I mean, it's the cartel, so they're not really worried about legal business. But I'm pretty sure you ain't trying to mess with the FBI. But the thing, because I feel like, I don't know if Eddie would find that information, that she was even a part of the FBI to tell Julius. But then a part of me feels like, if anything, Julius would find out that she's in the FBI through, like, his connects and contacts or whatever. I don't know. I think he wouldn't really care if it was a death sentence for Eddie. He would just be like, do what I asked you to do. Alright. And how is this going to go with Quan now? You're supposed to be having him delivered. I don't know, y'all. Because we didn't really get anything with that tonight. So I'm guessing this new alliance with Julius and him, that's going to be something, another cliffhanger for probably next season's finale. Now, I'm not going to lie. This FBI thing crossed my mind a few times. but I never took it and ran with it because I didn't know. Definitely not for Claudia. I had decided Lushion was a part of the FBI a long time ago. As for Claudia, I didn't think, I was even starting to doubt whether she was undercover or not. Because I was talking, every time I talked to my friend about it, she was like, well, that don't really make no sense if she undercover. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? Because I was like, they're both undercover. Remember that episode when they were leaving? No, when Claudia had the little pink and black dress on and Lucian was coming in and she was leaving and they met up and Natalie popped up and was like, she was trying to give Lucian her number. I was like, they're undercover. I don't care. They're undercover. Because when they were talking, he was like, you know, we're not supposed to be talking in public. She's like, look, nobody's. And then, you know, saying stuff like, and I'm just like, they're undercover. I've decided it. And I told my friend, and she watched it too. She was like, Jada, that didn't really look like undercover to me. It looked like that's his ex-girlfriend or something. And I knew it. I was like, I'm not about to buy into that. And then I later did because I was like, wait a minute, what if Claudia's not? She wasn't going to tell me Lucian's not undercover. She wasn't going to tell me that. I didn't believe that. Lucian is undercover. I knew that from the jump. With this Larry Lamont 56768 thing. And Ashley Miller said it too when she did the, I can't remember what review that was, guys. I want to say it might have even been last season because she was saying how the Virginia the FBI, there's an FBI headquarters in Virginia, so that would make the perfect gosh daggone sense if Lou was recruited to the FBI and that's why he left this, and that made perfect sense to me. Again, I went and told my friend who also watches the show. And I get nothing. Okay? And, of course, even the Jedi was saying that Claudia was undercover. I was with it with Lucian, y'all, but I didn't know about Claudia. I'm not going to try and front on it. So, but when I seen her with the gun, I thought they was about to just say undercover cop. But she said FBI. I said, all right. All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to leave it there. But first, I want to thank all my subscribers who stayed on with me for this season. I will be back next season for sure. I'm even thinking for the next finale for the show, I might do a pre-video just talking about something. I was going to do it today, and I was like, I don't know if I should do it. So maybe next season for the finale, I'll do like a pre-video talking. Maybe even for the first episode, I'll do a pre-video talking about like some things that might go on, and you know, so we can have a little discussion about that. But I want to thank, you know, of course, all my subscribers that have been with me. I think I'm up to about 46 now. Appreciate that. I'm going up every week. I really appreciate you guys. Keith Turner, appreciate you, man. You've been rocking with me for a while now. Of course, Mr. Rel C. What up, Rel? Let me see here. Tara Smith. Hey, girl. Appreciate you. I like that you like my humor. I also subscribe to you. Let me see. Michaela Pitre, y'all. She was been rocking with me even before I had a YouTube channel. I was watching a lot of her stuff, and we would have conversations actually on her channel. And then I came to YouTube, and she, you know, subscribed to me. So I appreciate the support we got going. Of course, Mr. Jedi. He's been promoting the heck out of my channel, everybody. Definitely watch his review. Of course, most of you are gonna watch his before you come to me. I ain't got no problem with that. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Jedi. You know, you also been, even before I had a YouTube channel, you've been rocking with me. I'm rocking with your channel. And the first time you ever saw me, you started calling me your mini me. What's up? What's up? Let me see. Forgetting people. Am I forgetting? Attorney Mom, thank you. I seen your comment on, the Jedi's last video. You said I had a lot of the Jedi's mannerisms and that I was cute. And so thank you. I appreciate you, Attorney Mom. And I've been watching a lot of your work too. I'm doing the Zaza Ali having a problem with Professor Griff. I'm checking out that one. And also I like the videos that you do like when you're like on your way to work. And I get what you're saying about ungrateful people. I ain't got no husband, but I see what you're saying. All right, let me see. I really don't want to forget nobody, y'all, because that's going to irritate me. I should have made a list. But remind me, y'all, next season I'm doing a list. And this is going to take extra long to upload now because it's almost an hour. Who else? Is there anybody else? think that's it as far as people who have, like, you know, been commenting on my videos and getting, you know, a conversation started. Keith Turner, Tara, Rel C, the Jedi, Attorney Mom, Michaela, Rel C, of course. Did I say that? Rel Key. All right, y'all. I appreciate all our subscribers, everybody. Thank you for people who've been commenting on my videos. Thank you for subscribing. It's your girl, Jada J. I'm going to see you right here for the haves and the have-nots, June 21st. Be ready. All right, all right, all right. By the way, I don't want to talk too much about that. I'm going to talk about the promo probably. I'll probably do like a promo video just talking about it because this is running long, everybody. But it's your girl, Jada J. Be breezy. Stay cool. Peace.